Hi, in this video, we are going to check a couple of functions which come with the array and how to use those functions. So let's declare one array named number and create a array 100, 200, 300, 400. Now there's a function called push. So what it does, you can add the value to the array at the last index value. So how to use this? Number dot push, and in here I'll give a value 500 and I'll console out console out the information of numbers in here. So let's check. Now there's another function called pop. What it does, it removes the value from the string and returns that value, and it will shrink the array. So I'll just use this function number dot pop. So what it does, from the last index value, it removed the value, popped out, and it changed the actual array. Now there's a something called concatenate, which helps to concatenate two strings. So I'll say number 2, it is going to be 1000, 2000, 3000. In order to concatenate, I'll use console.log number dot concatenate number 2, and now this array has 100, 200, 300, 400, and then 1000, 2000, 3000. So we have concatenated, but did it change the actual number, the array named number? Will validate. It did not change the original variable, the values inside that variable. So then there's another called join. So what it does, it joins the number. So it will remove all those comma and it will join. So I'll just use this join. So it simply joined that number, whatever numbers we have specified. If we give some other value inside the join, let's take an example, pipe. In that case, the value is separated by the pipe. So delimiter is a pipe in here. Now there's another function called reverse. So what it does, it reverses the number as per the naming what it is been mentioned. If we have number 2 and I want to reverse this, so actually the number 2, the variable named number 2, this particular is having a value 1000, 2000, 3000. After doing the reverse, it will be 3000, 2000, 1000. Then there's a function called sort. And once I did a reverse, let's check the value of original value of the number 2. The original value of the number 2 has been reversed. So that array has been impacted. So let's try sort. So this number has been sorted. Let's check out, did it change the original array? Yes, it did. Now there's another function called shift. So what it does, shift, it works like a pop, but it removes not from the last index, from the first index. So we'll do it with the number 2. The number 2 is having a value 1000, 2000, 3000. So we'll just shift it. So it removed that value 1000 from the first index and restructured that array into two index. Now there is a something called unshift. So unshift will add a value. Let's take an example 1001, and then it will append that value at the first index. So in here, just move this. I want to play with the numbers. Yeah. So it added a value over here at the first index. Now there's another function called slice. For slice, I what I can do, I can slice from index 0 to index 2. So this was my array 100, 200, 300, 400, and I sliced that array. It did not edit the original array. Then there's another function called splice. It works like a slice, but it will change the original array. So we'll use it in here, splice 03, and I can add a value over here. I want to give 150 and return the number. So in here we can see this was my original stuck numbers. I removed two numbers 0 to 2 and replace it with the one number 150. So this is how we can use these commonly used functions of array, and we can make in use in the our programming. Thank you.